Good morning, everybody. You're watching the morning news on CNN News 18. I am Aisha Varma. Our top focus is on the war of words between the Delhi government and the centre over freebies.
इन्होंने अपने दोस्तों के, इन्होंने बहुत सुपर रिच लोगों के, जो अरबपति लोग हैं, ऐसे लोगों के इन्होंने 10 लाख करोड़ रुपए के कर्जे माफ कर दिए।
झूठ बोलने का नया कीर्तिमान बना दिया। दिल्ली मॉडल हो गया है फेल। अरविंद केजरीवाल आकर झूठ की लगा रहे हैं रेल।
The Freebies war is getting fiercer by the day. The face-off that started with a few jibes has now turned into a full-blown war of words between the Delhi government and the centre. The matter has even reached the Supreme Court, which has termed it a serious issue. Now, it all started when the Prime Minister slammed freebie culture and the Delhi government launched an all-out attack on the Prime Minister and even questioned the centre's finances. Now, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has accused Arvind Kerjiwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, of giving a perverse twist to the debate. She also said that the centre never classified health and education as freebies and that by the Delhi government doing so, they're trying to bring in a sense of worry and fear in the minds of the poor.
झूठ बोलने का नया कीर्तिमान बना दिया। दिल्ली मॉडल हो गया है फेल। अरविंद केजरीवाल आकर झूठ की लगा रहे हैं रेल।
इन्होंने अपने दोस्तों के, इन्होंने बहुत सुपर रिच लोगों के, जो अरबपति लोग हैं, ऐसे लोगों के इन्होंने 10 लाख करोड़ रुपए के कर्जे माफ कर दिए।
इस समय केंद्र और राज्यों के ऊपर 150 लाख करोड़ का कर्जा हो चुका है। टोटल कर्जा 150 लाख करोड़ का है। इसको अगर नहीं रोका गया तो आने वाले समय में हमारी स्थिति बहुत खराब हो जाएगी। ना हमें वर्ल्ड बैंक लोन देगा, ना हमें अमेरिका देगा, ना जापान देगा। सिचुएशन आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो जाएगी। सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने इसको गंभीर माना है। सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने भी हमारी पीआईएल का समर्थन किया है और कहा है कि हाँ, जन कल्याणकारी योजनाएं तो चलनी चाहिए, लेकिन मुफ्तखोरी की जो योजना है वो बंद होनी चाहिए। आम आदमी, भारत में इतनी सारी नेशनल पार्टीज हैं, कोई पार्टी हमारी पीएल का विरोध करने नहीं आया। बहुत सारी स्टेट पार्टीज हैं, कोई नहीं आया। एक आम आदमी पार्टी आई है, तो मुझे तो लगता है चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका।
बहुत सारी गरीब कल्याण योजनाएं हैं, खास करके इस समय पर जब हम कोविड के कार्यकाल से उभरे हैं। खुद ही प्रधानमंत्री जी कहते हैं 80 करोड़ लोगों को हमने राशन पहुंचाया है। तो कौन सा फ्रीबी कल्चर माना जाएगा, इसमें से कौन सी गरीब कल्याण योजना मानी जाएगी, ये तय करना बहुत जरूरी है।
अनुब्रत मंडल जी एकजन माफिया এবং মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায়ের প্রশ্রয়ে আশ্রয়ে
মুর্শিদাবাদে কারা কারা মদত করেছিল, মুর্শিদাবাদের কোন কোন পুলিশ অফিসার মদত করেছিল, কোন কোন থানার ওসিরা মদত করেছিল।
In a big blow to West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, her close aide Anubrata Mandal has been sent to judicial custody for a period of 10 days. Now, Anubrata was arrested by the CBI from his residence in Bolpur on Wednesday in connection with a cattle smuggling scam. While distancing itself from the scam, the TMC has alleged bias and political vendetta. Now, the party's students and youth wing are all set to hold a protest against the CBI in Kolkata at 3 p.m. today. Anubrata's arrest comes 2 weeks after the Enforcement Directorate arrested Partha Chatterjee, who was another close aide of Mamata, in connection with the SSC recruitment scam.
খালি কেসটাকে ধরলেই তো হবে না, এখন কেসটার ঢোল ফেটে গেছে বলে সব দোষ কেসটার, আমি এটা বলবো না। কেসটা করেছে কে? বীরভূম থেকে তো ঘাড়ে করে কেসটা গরু বাংলাদেশে নিয়ে যায়নি। বাংলাদেশে গরু নিজে থেকে মুর্শিদাবাদ পার হতে হয়েছে। মুর্শিদাবাদে কারা কারা মদত করেছিল, মুর্শিদাবাদের কোন কোন পুলিশ অফিসার মদত করেছিল, কোন কোন থানার ওসিরা মদত করেছিল। এমনি এমনি কি হয়েছে? কেসটা কি বীরভূম থেকে গরুগুলোকে ঘাড়ে করে নিয়ে বাংলাদেশ পার করে দিয়েছে? তা তো নয়। এটা একটা ওয়েল অর্গানাইজড ক্রাইম হয়েছে, ওয়েল অর্গানাইজড সিন্ডিকেটের মাধ্যমে হয়েছে, যেখানে পুলিশ জড়িত, তৃণমূল জড়িত, নেতা জড়িত, বিএসএফ জড়িত।
So far I am told, I have seen that Anubrata was being examined by the doctors of Kolkata and the district, and he was physically unfit. So now today I have seen in the news media, electronic media, that he has been arrested by CBI. Anubrata was no doubt a very important leader of our party, but the particular word which was uttered by Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek, that the party will not support any sort of dishonesty.
चोर जैसे पुलिस से भगता है, अनुब्रत मंडल चोरों का आचरण किया, लेकिन उन्होंने बाँच नहीं पाया। देखिए, जो गाय माता को, गौ माता को इस देश से विदेश में पाचार किया, उनका साजा होना चाहिए। बंगाल का जनता का मांग है। जो सीबीआई ने किया वो बहुत उचित काम किया, और बंगाल का जनता चाहते हैं जिन्होंने बंगाल में बीरभूम डिस्ट्रिक्ट में त्रास का संचार किया था, ऐसा नेता को गिरफ्तार होना चाहिए। और ये गिरफ्तार बंगाल का जनता का मांग है, इनका साजा होना चाहिए, यही बंगाल का जनता चाहते हैं।
जो भी अगर कहीं भी आरोपी हैं और अगर उन पे जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन के माध्यम से कोई एक फुल प्रूफ केस बन रहा हो, तो बाकायदा उन पे कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए। पर जहां तक हमने देखा है, ईडी के सारे केस आर डायरेक्टेड एट पॉलिटिकल ओपोनेंट्स, और कन्विक्शन रेट जो देखोगे तो उसमें 0.5% है। तो अब 100% विपक्ष के पीछे पड़ रहे हैं और 0.5% कन्विक्शन रेट है, तो वो दिखाई देता है कि ये राजनीति से प्रेरित रेड्स हैं। पर अगर इस तरीके के गंभीर आरोप हैं और इन्वेस्टिगेशन के माध्यम से प्रूव हो रहा है, तो जो भी कार्रवाई लाजमी होती है वो बिल्कुल करनी चाहिए।
Now, shifting focus, in a major blow to the Karnataka government, the Karnataka High Court has abolished the state's anti-corruption bureau that was constituted in 2016 to investigate cases against public servants. The court has ordered that the state government is not justified in creating the Anti-Corruption Bureau by way of an executive order when the field of an investigation into corruption cases was already covered under the Karnataka Lokayukta Act. Now, the court restored the power to probe corruption cases to the Karnataka Lokayukta Police and directed the transfer of all cases and staff of the Anti-Corruption Bureau to the Karnataka Lokayukta. Meanwhile, the BJP is in a fix. It will have to either accept a slightly empowered Lokayukta or challenge the HC order. It's important to note that the BJP in 2016 had opposed the formation of the Anti-Corruption Bureau by weakening the Lokayukta. They were in the opposition at that point.
ACB ಒಂದು ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ತನಿಖಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಅನೇಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅದು. ACB ಈಗಲೂ ಇದೆ, ಅನೇಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ACB ಇದೆ. ಆಂಟಿ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಬ್ಯೂರೋ ಅಂತ, ಆಂಟಿ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಬ್ಯೂರೋ. ಅದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ ACB. ಈಗ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ನವರು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದು ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರಬೇಕು, ACB ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವ ಬೇಡ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೋಡೋಣ, ಪೂರ್ಣ ಆದೇಶ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Now we're shifting focus once more. Managing editor Zakir Jacob spoke to Karnataka's Health Minister K. Sudhakar on the leadership change, the possible leadership change in Karnataka. Listen in.
I want to go first across to a minister from the Karnataka state government. Dr. K. Sudhakar is the Health Minister of Karnataka. Thank you very much, Dr. Sudhakar, for speaking with us. There is a lot of speculation doing the rounds, both within your party and outside from the opposition as well, that there is going to be a leadership change in your state. What can you say to put to rest that speculation once and for all? Because after all, your state goes to polls in less than a year's time.
It's not me. It was our Honorable President of the party, our Home Minister, our Honorable Prime Minister, the state unit BJP's president. They've all told that Mr. Bommai is here to stay, under whose leadership our party will go into the 2023 elections under his leadership.
Okay.
This has been very clearly emphasized and told in public meetings. Secondly, the Congress people in Karnataka, I think they are politically unemployed, as we all know. So they are trying to make some case where there is nothing here. So it is absolutely absurd to speak about the leadership change in Karnataka, because our Honorable Chief Minister, who is one of the finest administrators that this state has found.
But Dr. Sudhakar, the fact is that, and I'm sure you're aware of this as well, Mr. Sitharaman today, for example, said that this entire rumor of changing of Chief Minister was started by one of the MLAs from your party, Mr. Suresh Gowda, one of the leaders of your party. What do you have to say about that? Because it's not just the opposition that's saying that the Chief Minister will be changed, even your own people are saying the same thing.
No, one of our former MLA legislator, he, while interacting with media, he has said something which can't be the statement of the party. It is his personal opinion, which he only is eligible to answer. And in fact, our Honorable President of the State Unit has already clarified, and I think he is at the verge of giving him, issuing the notice as well, show cause notice to have spoken something, which is not the stand, which is not the viewpoint of the party. Because even as a minister, I am also not eligible to speak about this.
But Dr.
This is not my mandate. The mandate or to speak such things is done normally by our national president or our honorable, very senior people in the party who are in Delhi or who is there in the state as a state unit.
But Dr. Sudhakar, what would you say on people who say Mr. Bommai's track record in the last 1 year has been a mixed bag? We've had issues from hijab to this whole halal versus jhatka. Then, of course, this perennial allegation of corruption. 40% sarkar is what Mr. Bommai's government is known as. All of these have made it into a mixed and a patchy track record over the last 1 year. What would you say to them?
One cannot attribute a few murders that have taken place during in last 1 year in Karnataka, and you can't blame Honorable Chief Minister for that, because when you compare the Congress rule between 13 to 18, if you are talking about religious
incidents,
kind of fights, we had almost 350 incidents during religious riots during Siddaramaya's regime. When you compare to BJP's regime in 3 years, and especially in the last 1 year, it is about 38. And the earlier Congress Home Minister on the floor of the House has accepted that there were more than 18 deaths because of the religious riots, communal violence. So it's not that then he continued for 5 years. It's not that Bommaiji is silent on such things. He may be decent enough, he may be mild physical appearance, but is very strong when it comes to administration and governance.
All right, now with that, we're heading into a very short break, but stay with us.